Welcome to the final topic of this particular module on HR for non-HR managers, and you are going to be looking at employee separation. We are saying that separation is when there is a discontinuation of an employment contract of an employee with the company, and the termination of employee services will either happen voluntarily or involuntarily. And we're also saying companies and employees must specify a valid reason on why separation is occurring. And we're saying that the process of upsetting for both company and its employees, hence employee separation should be planned. The good separation should be planned if it is things to do with retrenchment, layoffs. Planned means you also communicate in advance and enable everyone to know on what is happening around that issue. We also have what we call the types of employee separation. So we have those that happen voluntarily and those that happen involuntarily. Those that happen voluntarily are the ones that employees resign or quit, or employees retire. And there are those that resign or quit. So employee may quit his job due to personal or professional reasons. It may affect the goodwill of the company when it occurs. Often the employee may leave because of reasons like better career opportunities, company policies, health, relocation, job dissatisfaction. And then we have retirements, and we are saying that this one is where the employee has completed their occupational tenure or the tenure that they are supposed to work. For example, in Kenya is 60 years for government staff. This involves discontinuation of service as the employee reaches the age of retirement. I have already mentioned that one is 60 years. I think it also varies from government to government. Now, once resignation has taken place, there are some payments that you are given. You are given a lump sum payment. You can also be given pension, that is a monthly payment that you receive, and gratuity is also a calculation that is done. For example, in the employees in the private sector, by a certain percentage of the total number of income for the years that you have worked, you are paid what we call gratuity. Retirement, we are saying, is also of two types. You have the one that is compulsory. That one is when you reach 60 years, and then we have the voluntary retirement scheme where you volunteer or you are requested to retire. And then, of course, you are given some benefits. We call that the golden handshake, because you are given some cash benefits for you to exit. And then we have involuntary separations. The employer terminates the services of the employees due to organizational reasons. The organizations may opt for employee separation because they may face up and down in the business cycle, difficult in handling the workforce. The other one is unprofessional behavior of employees. There are different types of involuntary separations, are discharges and dismissals, layoffs, retrenchments, downsizing, and compulsory resignation. Discharges, so those ones are elaborated here. We have discharge. We are saying it is an involuntary separation in which the organization ceases employee services. The discharge of employee might be due to his non-productivity. While discharging an employee may get offended, it must be a thoughtful decision and adopted in only extreme cases, which may be some things like job misfit. So the organization has realized that there is a misfit, maybe in terms of qualification and the job, or there is a bad organizational behavior that the employee has been able to conduct themselves, and there is also absenteeism or failure to turn up for work-related duties. Then we have dismissal, where we are saying is the termination of employee resulting from non-performance or misconduct. It is the last step to the management takes as a punishment to the employee. So you are dismissed because of what is called gross misconduct. There is a place we were mentioning the number of laws that are in line with the HR. When we are talking about policies, we have what we call the employee policy or the employment law. That is where it is discussed extensively on what is referred to as gross misconduct. Then we have layoffs. Layoffs is when an organization separates their employees for a short stretch of time. The organization recalls the employee after a layoff period is over. The objective of laying off the workforce, we are saying, is to make the firm lean in shape and remain competitive. Some of the situations that would lead to layoffs include things like merger, include things like acquisition. So merger is when two organizations are coming together to become one, or acquisition, where a bigger organization is taking control of a smaller organization. That may lead to layoffs, competitive environment, changes in technology, and downsizing. Retrenchment. In this organization, one needs to separate employees permanently due to economic reasons. The organizations may not recall employees, but they can prefer retrenched workers at the time of vacancies. The following can be the economic reasons behind retrenchment. The first one is surplus staff. The second one is machinery installation. The other one is department closure, decreasing demand for products, and also when we have economic slowdown. Now, separation has some benefits in terms of the organization. How does the organization benefit? We are saying the first one is that it enables a reduction in labor costs. The other one is a replacement of the poor performers. The third one is that it increases opportunities for diversification and enhancement. The other one is new recruits bring synergy within the organization. The other one is results in a disciplined work environment. And lastly, they reshape organization into the right size. The other one is to employees. There are better career opportunities. The other one is get away from a troublesome workplace. Maybe the workplace has been having issues here and there, so you are able to get away from such kind of environments, and that's where some staff will voluntarily perform these separation activities. The other one is enjoy benefits associated with retirement schemes. At this particular juncture, we have an assessment point 2. We have a number of questions. Describe the steps in which the human resource manager should follow when carrying out an employee appraisal exercise. We have discussed appraisal, so this is a further reading to help you understand what is happening around appraisal. The other one is remuneration committee at Upwork Limited is in the process of determining the level of wages and salaries for employees in the organization. Explain factors that employees should consider in this exercise. Then we are also talking about explain the benefits that a human resource manager may derive from carrying out training needs analysis in an organization. And lastly, highlight 5 measures that a human resource manager should take to ensure the health and safety of employees at the workplace. And from those assessment point 2, we come to the end of the discussion on HR for non-HR managers. I believe the discussions from topic number 1 have been quite engaging, and you have been able to learn quite a number of things around the topics around human resource management. and I look forward for you now practicing the discussions that we have had here in this particular module. Thank you so much for choosing to enroll for this module. We wish you all the best from Mask College of Business and Technology. Thank you.